will look at a man, but this is God's law. He said, look, if he died, he ain't got no children, she don't need to be married to nobody else. By right, she has to go to his brother. Go ahead, brother. You got something on that?
I was just going to say, the women ain't going to be with it.
No, they wouldn't. Some of them wouldn't.
He ain't gonna touch me.
Yes, but it sounds crazy. But the thing is, with the Most High, it's not carnal. It's about children. It's not carnal with the Most High. We as men in the earth make it carnal. The Most High, he didn't make it carnal. So he said, her brother shall what?
Her brother shall go into her.
Her brother shall go into her. Go ahead.
And take her to be him, to him to be.
Take her to be him. Oh, wait. Take your time, young man. He ain't gonna take her to be him. That's some transgenderism going on right there. No. Take your time, brother. Take your time. Yes. All right. So start with say her husband's brother. So start right there. Take your time, baby. Take your time.
Take your time, young man.
I'm telling you. Go ahead.
Yeah, Salaki.
No, you all right?
Her husband's brother shall go in unto her.
It says her husband's brother shall go in unto her. Go ahead.
And take her to him to wife.
And now she has to be his wife. Go ahead.
And perform the duty of a husband's brother unto her.
And he has to perform the duty of a husband's brother unto her, right? Go ahead, verse 6.
And it shall be that the firstborn which she beareth shall succeed in the name of his brother which is dead.
That's the whole point. It was never about carnality. The point was the firstborn that comes from this woman has to be in the name of the brother that's dead. Go ahead.
That his name be not put out of Israel.
That his name be not put out of Israel. That was the point. It had nothing to do with carnal. But keep in mind, all of this is going to tie in together here in a second. We're not done. Go ahead, verse 7.
Verse 7. If the man like not to take his brother's wife.
Take your time because you skipped the word. Read it slower. Go ahead.
And if the man like not to take his brother's wife.
He said, and if the man like not to take his brother's wife, go ahead.
Then let his brother's wife go up to the gate unto the elders.
Let his brother's wife go up to the gate of the elders.
And say
what?
My husband's brother refuses to raise up his brother a name in Israel.
He said, my husband's brother refuses to raise up unto his brother a name in Israel. Keep all this in mind. It's going to be recircling back to this now. To show you how all of this is tied into what you do in the past, right? So it says, my husband's brother refused to raise up seed for his brother, right? Go ahead.
He will not perform the duty of my husband's brother.
He would not perform the duty of my husband's brother. Go ahead, verse 8.
Then the elders of his city shall call him.
The elders going to call him up.
And speak unto him.
They're going to speak unto him.
And if he stand to it.
And if he stand to it.
And say.
And say what?
I like not to take her.
Like, I don't want to take her. Tim, great. He said, I don't want to take her, man. I don't want to do it. If he say that, then what?
Then shall his brother's wife come unto him in the presence of the elders.
Then he got to come to the presence of the elders. Go ahead.
And loose his shoe.
So, matter of fact, she's going to come into the presence of the elders. And once she come into the presence of the elders, she going to do what?
And loose his shoe from off his foot.
Keep all of this in mind, y'all. Keep all this in mind. She going to take his shoe off of his foot. Go ahead.
And spit in his face.
And she going to spit in his face. Go ahead.
And shall answer and say.
What she going to say?
So shall it be done unto that man that will not build up his brother's house.
She said, and so shall it be done to that man that will not build up his brother's house. Go ahead, verse 10.
And his name shall be called in Israel.
And he going to be called in Israel.
The house of him that hath his shoe loose.
The house of him that has his shoe loose. Oh, loose shoe. Oh, loose shoe, my big look for that they going to find him up, right? They gonna fire him up. Now look, keep all of this in mind. All this in mind. We circling back. Now, let's go back to Genesis 38. It's all gonna make sense in a minute here. Genesis 38. Oh, Israel be checking. They be checking. All right. No. No, you already know what time it is. It broke it down there, Jake Gill. But go ahead, verse 8, read that again.
Genesis chapter 38 and verse 8.
Uh-huh.
And Judah said unto Onan,
What'd he say?
go in to thy brother's wife.
Go in to your brother's wife, go ahead.
And marry her.
And marry her.
And raise up seed to thy brother.
And raise up seed to thy brother. And in a minute, we're going to answer the question on how he knew this law, because this was before Moses. Right? This is before Moses now. The one in Deuteronomy is the one Moses wrote. Right? All right. So he told him, he said, hey, go raise up seed to your brother. You know what I'm saying? Go get his wife. Right? Go ahead, verse 9.
And Onan knew that the seed should not be his.
And Onan knew that the seed should not be his. He knew, man, if I take this woman and I put a baby in her, I know that ain't going to be my baby. That's going to be for my brother. Go ahead.
And it came to pass.
And it came to pass.
When he went in unto his brother's wife.
When he went into his brother's wife, now his brother is We all on the same page, right? His brother is This is Onan. So he said when he went into his brother's wife,
that he spilled it on the ground.
So he had, it's pull out game. He did that. Yeah. And he spilled it on the ground. Go ahead.
Lest he should give seed to his brother.
Lest he should give seed to his brother. Go ahead and read verse 10.
Verse 10. And the thing which he did displeased the Lord.
The thing which he did displeased the Lord.
Wherefore he slew him also.
Wherefore he killed him too. Now, I wonder if this is by coincidence, or was it a generational thing, or was it because of something that somebody did in a lineage? Well, let's find out. Let's go back to Unc, and we're going to go to Zebulun. This time we're going to read chapter 3. We're going to see if this was by coincidence or if the Most High did this because of what Judah did. Let's go to Unc. Let's see. It's gone, baby. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Let's get chapter 3 this time, right there, right next to it. And let's see why. Now, I told you, we read the law in Deuteronomy 25. I said, keep everything in mind, not raising up seeds of your brother, the shoe being loose, getting spit on. Keep all that in mind now. All right, Zebulun chapter 3. Go ahead and read that for me, E.
Testament of Zebulun chapter 3.
Uh-huh.
For in the price of Joseph, my children.
For in the price of Joseph, my children.
I had no share.
He said, I ain't have no share in that. I ain't want nothing to do with none of that money. Go ahead.
But Simeon and Gad and 6 other of our brethren.
So 8 of them. 8 brothers. Go ahead.
Took the price of Joseph.
They took the price of Joseph.
And bought sandals for themselves.
Man, imagine selling your brother into slavery and go get you some Yeezy slides. Man, come on, bro. Look, they took the money and they bought some sandals for themselves. Go ahead.
Damn.
Go ahead.
Their wives.
They bought shoes for their wife. Now, man is selling your brother and you bought your wife some thigh-high heel boots from Balenciaga. She fret all the sisters are like, ooh, that sound cool. You can get them, you can not get them with Joseph money.
Man, hell no.
So look, all right, so they bought sandals for themselves. They got their wives some shoes. Go ahead.
And their children.
They got some J's on the kids. They put the Earl Jacobs on. They put the Earl Jacobs on the kids, man. Go ahead. Saying what?
We will not eat of it.
Man, we ain't gonna eat of it, man. We just gonna get fresh with the money. Go ahead.
For it is the price of our brother's blood.
It's the price of our brother blood. Go ahead.
But we'll tread it down underfoot.
But we gonna tread it up under our feet. Go ahead.
Because he said.
Because he said what?
That he was king over us.
Because that man said he was king under us, man. We gonna put that up under our feet, man. We got this sold up, man. We gonna put these slides on. Go ahead.
And so let us see what his dreams mean.
So now we gonna see what his dreams mean. Go ahead.
Therefore is it written in the writing of the law of Enoch.
There go your answer right there. Oh, how Judah knew the law when he told Onan, hey, raise up seed to your brother. The Most High always had somebody to tell his people what was right and what was wrong. That we wouldn't have no excuse. So before he gave the law to Moses, he gave it to Enoch. So it says, therefore it is written in the law of Enoch that what?
That whosoever will not raise up seed to his brother.
Whosoever will not raise up seed to his brother.
His sandal shall be unloosed.
His sandal gonna be unloosed. We just read that in Deuteronomy 25. Onan didn't want to raise up seed to his brother either, right? But just keep going.
And they shall spit into his face.
They gonna unloose his sandal and they gonna spit in his face. Go ahead.
And the brethren of Joseph wish not that their brother should live.
See, they wish not that Joseph should live. Go ahead.
And the Lord loosed unto them the sandal of Joseph.
So them slides that they bought, the Most High loosed it. Now you're going to have to go to the next screenshot to finish that out, to finish that plate. So when Onan went and did what he did, that wasn't by coincidence. That was a judgment. Because y'all put them shoes on your feet, you didn't want to raise up your brother, you didn't wish for him to live, I'm going to loose them. And your son going to turn around and do that same thing that you did. Spiritually, you didn't want to raise your brother up. You wanted him to die. So guess what? That's going to happen to your son. That wasn't by coincidence. What you do in your line and what you do in your life, it affects your generations. The things that come behind you. Right? So they didn't want to take the shoes. They took the shoes, put it on their feet. They didn't want them to live. All right, so the Most High made them lose the sandal of Joseph. Go ahead and finish that out.
For when they came into Egypt,
they
were unloosed by the servants of Joseph before the gate.
Why? Because they didn't want to raise up their brother. They wanted them to die. Go ahead.
And so made obeisance to Joseph after the fashion of Pharaoh.
So the servants of Joseph, they made the brother take the shoes off. They made him obey Joseph after the fashion of Pharaoh. Go ahead. Hold on. Go ahead.
So made obeisance to Joseph after the fashion of Pharaoh. And not only did they make obeisance to him, but were spit upon also.
You see that the Most High made it all circle back. They were spit on also. Go ahead.
Falling down before him immediately.
Falling down before Joseph immediately. Go ahead.
And so they were put to shame before the Egyptians.
They were put to shame before the Egyptians. Go ahead.
For after this, the Egyptians heard all the evils which we had done to Joseph.
They heard about everything that was done to Joseph. All of it circle right back. So when you look at Genesis chapter 38, when the Most High killed it had something to do with Joseph. And then when he turned around and killed Onan for not raising up seed to his brother, all of this is connected to what they had going on with Joseph. If you don't want to raise your brother up, take the shoes off, spit in his face. All of this is connected. You got to be careful what you do, because the Most High going to bring the judgment. You don't even know why it happened or what's going on. It's something that happened before you probably or during your time. That it hit your children, right? You got to be careful with that. Now, let's drop that. Get to the last leg of this. Give me Exodus 20 and 5. Shamar brought this out earlier. All right. Read that.
This is the book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 5.
Uh-huh.
Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them.
It says, thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. Go ahead.
For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God.
I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God. Go ahead.
Visiting the iniquities of the fathers.
It said, I'm going to visit the iniquities of the fathers
upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
So he said, I'm going to visit the iniquity of the fathers upon who?
Upon the children.
Upon the children unto what?
Unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
To the third and the fourth generation. So we ain't even got to go as far back as Judah, you know, and deal with Onan and all. We ain't got to go that far back. Let's stay right here in modern time. What's the generations now? You got Gen X, you got Gen Y, and you got Gen Z. Gen Y is called a millennial. That's what they're called. So the Gen X, they were born in the mid-60s to 1980. That's your Gen X. That's a generation, right? Then you got Gen Y was born 1981 up until 96, 97, right? And then you got Gen Z. They was born in the late 90s to the early 2000s. That's your taking over for the 99 and the 2000 clique right there. That's your Gen Z. That's them YNs right there. Now, let's talk about what was happening in each one of these generations that affected the one right after the other, right? Let's start with Gen X, which was born in the 60s up until 80. Give me the first. Oh, don't tell me it's gone. Oh, okay. All praise to the Most High. Give me that first one on. Give me that screenshot in there. The one is. I don't know if you can pull it up here. It's in the media chat. Yep. So let's go back. It should be that first one right there. Yep, right there. This right here is Gen X. Let's go to the generation. He said, I'm visiting iniquity, the third and the fourth generation. Let's get 3 generations. This is the 60s to 80s, right? This is Gen X right here. All right. Somebody read that for me. Now, remember in the 60s, they had, the welfare program, right? Y'all, you know what was going on with that, right? Let's read about it.
AI overview. Yes. There were welfare policies known as man in the house, rules that had the effect of discouraging or preventing women receiving assistance from living with a man.
All right, so we all know about this rule that was going on, right? Where they was giving welfare to women, but they had to not have a man with them, right? This is a generation right here. This is going on in this generation. Go ahead and read that. Keep going.
These rules enforced through the 1960s and 1970s.
It says these rules enforced through the 1960s and the 1970s. Go ahead.
Under programs like Aid to Dependent Children.
So that's what it was called. It was Aid to Dependent Children, or ADC. Go ahead.
And later, Aid to Families with Dependent Children.
And later it was called Aid to Families with Dependent Children, or AFDC. Go ahead.
Aim to ensure that only mothers and children without an able-bodied male in the home were eligible for benefits.
So they made sure that only the women that did not have a man, or an able-bodied man rather, in the home were eligible for the benefits, right? Go ahead.
The underlying assumption was that the presence of an adult male in the household implied he should be financially responsible for the family.
So it says the assumption was that an adult male, if he's in the household, he should be financially responsible for the family. Go ahead.
Regardless of his actual income or relationship to the children.
Regardless of his actual income or relationship to the children. Now, this ain't new information to many of us. We know that during this time, those women actually chose to go with the government assistance, right? To remove those men out of the house. Give me Deuteronomy 28:56 real quick. This is Gen X. And these women actually hated those men at the time simply because, and all this was a strategy of Esau and the devil. All this was done on purpose. All right, so let's go back to the scriptures. Give me Deuteronomy 28:56. All right, read that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 56.
This is what happened in their era. This is Gen X. This is Gen X. Go ahead.
The tender and delicate among you.
Hold up, read that again.
The tender and delicate women among you.
The tender and delicate woman among you. Go ahead.
Which should not venture to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness.
So she wouldn't even put her foot on the ground for delicateness and tenderness. Go ahead.
Her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom.
It says that her eye will be evil toward the husband of her bosom. Brothers, in the 1960s through the 70s up until 80, why were the women eyes evil toward the husband of her bosom? In Gen X. Because they didn't have no money. That's an excellent answer. They weren't gonna give him a job anyway, right? They weren't gonna. All of this is done on purpose. But the Most High said, "I'm gonna put these curses on y'all because you didn't keep my commandments." This came, even though we started with Gen X, it actually started before our line because we didn't keep the commandments. Okay, I'm gonna make your men broke, and naturally, women are looking for what? Security. And if she looking at him and he ain't got no money, she ain't gonna understand that, they not giving him no work. She ain't gonna understand that they're underpaying him. She ain't gonna understand that all she want is, I need security. And since you ain't doing it, I'm finna go over here. You can get up out of here. And that's what happened in this situation, right? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Let's get through it. All right. So it say her eye gonna be evil toward her husband of her bosom. Go ahead.
And toward her son.
And toward her son.
And toward her daughter.
And toward her daughter. And we gonna get to why it's gonna be evil toward her son and her daughter in a little bit. We just starting right there. That's Gen X, right? These women right here actually hated the men because the men was broke during that time. Now, let's go and see how that affected the next generation, right? Gen Y or millennials. Give me the next screenshot. Yep, that should be it right there. That's Gen Y or the millennial. Gen Y is interchangeable with millennials, right? All right. So let's see it says she hated her husband and her son and her daughter. Why? You're taking away the person that has the authority. You're taking away the authority figure. So what's going to happen is the children going to be off their rocker and they going to become just like the millennial black women did. Read that. Go ahead.
Experiences of millennial black women.
Or Gen Y. Go ahead.
Millennial black women navigate a complex intersection of racial and gender identities. Often facing unique challenges and showing remarkable resilience in navigating various aspects of their lives.
And they did. The Gen Y women, they showed remarkable resilience. And the Gen Y, there's those that were born in 1981 all the way up to the late 90s. If you know those women that was born in that range right there, those are some of the most hard-working women you ever see in your life. Some of them will work 2-3 jobs. They've seen it. Everything, they working hard, and they very educated. It's going to get to that, right? Keep going. We're going to show how it affected them, right? Go ahead. See, because the thing is, they're going to work hard for their job, not for the hood. I hear some of these husbands over here complaining. They're going to work hard for the job. Their job, they're going to go in for their job. They don't go in for their job. All right, go ahead.
Navigating social barriers and expectations.
It says navigating societal barriers and expectations. Go ahead, watch this.
Higher education.
You see that? It says higher education. Go ahead.
Despite systematic barriers.
It says despite systemic barriers.
Despite systemic barriers. Black women consistently prioritize.
Read that part again.
Black women consistently prioritize.
You said it right, but I want you to read that one more time.
Black women consistently prioritize.
What is a priority? They consistently prioritize. Now, this is a direct effect of what the decision Gen X made. It says they consistently prioritize. Make number one the first thing on their list. They consistently prioritize and what?
And achieve success in higher education.
There is no gender or no ethnicity that is more educated than the black woman, not even the white man. This is facts statistically. Black women are more educated than every gender and every ethnicity, period. They got more bachelors, they got more masters, and they got more PhDs than everybody. There you go.
With all that, I'm going to show you how done the United States is.
Yeah.
With all that, they still saying that the average woman in the United States is reading at a 6th grade level.
That's lies. All day, that's lies. And they saying that. That's crazy. All right? So it says they prioritize. Now we're going to get to the juicy part now. We ain't through. It says they prioritize and achieve success in higher education. Right? This is a direct effect of what Gen X did. The generation before them, like the class called from generation to generation. Right? Now read the superwoman syndrome.
Superwoman syndrome. They often feel societal pressure to be independent.
INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? Hey, y'all better not be twerking over there, sister. I'm messing with y'all. All right, so it says they often feel societal pressure to be independent. Watch this. Strong black woman.
And in control of all aspects of their lives.
Read that part again.
And in control of all aspects of their lives.
You didn't say it wrong, but I want you to read it one more time.
And in control of all aspects of their lives.
This is a direct effect of what the generation before them did. They want to be in control of all aspects of their life. They want the They want to be the head. But watch this. It ain't over yet. They want to be the head. Watch this. Go ahead.
Leading a constant search for love.
They doing what?
Leading a constant search for love.
They said they want to be control of all aspects of their life, and they lead a constant search for love. Now, this sect of women in this generation, Gen Y, they didn't hate they men the way Gen X did. It was a little less hatred for them because they actually was looking for the love. The problem was the things that they was doing was man repellent. Right? It says they had a constant search for love. Go ahead.
And a sense of being the driving force for success in their families and communities.
You see that? They wanted to be the head. They wanted to be the driving force for success in their families and communities. Right? So they was actually looking for love. So a flip-flop has happened here. In Gen X, the women hated the men. Gen Y, the men hated the women because the women was doing man-repelling stuff. Right? A man don't want to stick around with a woman that's trying to control everything.
No, sir.
Right?
Not me.
Give me Deuteronomy 28. Give me Deuteronomy 28, verse 54. We're going to show the flip-flop. That's where the gender war started right there. It started, okay, Gen X, the women hated the men, put them to the side. Then now, the women come around, they looking for love. But the men hate them, and they can't understand why, because, sister, you trying to be in control, and men don't like that. They'll leave. Go ahead, Deuteronomy 28, verse 54.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 54.
Go ahead.
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
His eye going to be evil toward his brother.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
Men, why would a man eye be evil toward his woman? Why he can't stand her? She won't be a man. She won't be quiet. She want to run everything. She ain't doing nothing that he say. This is what's going on in GNY. There's a lot of Proverbs. Proverbs 14 and everything. A lot of Proverbs. Yeah. It's a lot of it. So it say his eyes evil toward the wife of his bosom. And what else?
And toward the remnant of his children.
And toward the remnant of his children. Go ahead.
Which he shall lead.
So if he in there and she trying to dominate everything, tell him what to do and all that kind of stuff, and they bumping heads, they might finna get on up out of there. This is what happened in Gen Y. So Gen X hated the men, got them out of there. Gen Y was looking for love, but they were doing stuff that was running love away. That's when that curse right there coming in me like, I'm out of here. Right? Now, give me the next screenshot. We still on Gen Y, but now we're going to talk about both the men and the women and what happened in Gen Y and what they were doing. Pull that up on the screen. This still Gen Y. This is Gen Y right here, the millennials. What's the title of that?
Parenting styles.
Parenting styles in Gen Y. Go ahead.
Gentle
parenting. Because this right here is going to directly affect Gen Z.
Gentle parenting approaches.
What?
Gentle parenting approaches.
Gentle parenting approaches. Go ahead.
Black millennial parents often embrace gentle and emotionally intelligent parenting styles.
What? There you go. Look, listen here. It's a black millennial parents or Gen Y often embrace gentle and emotionally intelligent parenting style. Go ahead.
Emphasizing open communication.
Emphasizing open communication. Well, baby, you can have this conversation with me. We just talk about this. Speak your mind. Go ahead.
Empathy.
And
positive discipline.
I used to work in restaurants back in the day, right? And I'm going to tell you what used to be crazy to me. When somebody took their child to the restaurant, their child 3 years old, and they look at their baby and say, what you want to eat? That used to drive me crazy. My generation of our parents, you ate what they put in front of you. And they were dead on that. Millennials are doing this right here. Open communication, empathy, positive discipline. This is what they doing. No. Go ahead.
Blending tradition with modern approaches.
They're blending tradition with modern approaches. This is what the millennials was doing. Go ahead.
They're incorporating traditional values with modern understanding.
Of
child development.
Now, the modern understanding of child development, they say it's child abuse when you whoop your son or your daughter ass. That's the modern understanding of child development, right? Go ahead.
And emotional well-being to raise confident and adaptable children.
This is the millennial approach. But what did the Most High say? Give me some Rock 30. Hey, that's true too. Playing over their plate. I know a brother that gonna watch their plate. Let that child don't eat their plate. I know somebody that gonna take care of business. Wow, man. Hey, man, I wasn't gonna say it. All right. So Rock 30. Don't get on me, brother. I see my brother on the side. I love you, brother. Hey, so Rock 30, read verse 1. Let's see what the Bible say concerning what you supposed to do with your children versus what Gen Y or the millennials are doing. These are those that born. You better read your Bible. These are ones that was born between 1981 through the late 90s. Go ahead. This is what the most I say you need to do.
Sirach or Ecclesiasticus chapter 30 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
He that loveth his son causeth him oft to feel the rod.
He said, he that loveth his son causeth him oft or often to feel the rod. Go ahead.
That he may have joy of him in the end.
That's the point. Do it early so later on, man, they going to be some decent people and you will have joy in them in the end. Go ahead, verse 2.
Verse 2. He that chastiseth his son shall have joy in him.
If you chastise your son, you will have joy in him. Go ahead.
And shall rejoice of him among his acquaintance.
And you're going to have joy of him among your acquaintances, right? Jump down verse 7.
Verse 7. He that maketh too much of his son.
It says, he that maketh too much of his son is verse 7.
Shall bind up his wounds.
Gonna bind up his wounds. Go ahead.
And his bowels will be troubled at every cry.
You ever seen somebody every time they children cry, oh, what's wrong with my baby? It say you making too much of your son if you doing it. Man, he crying, let him cry. He be all right. No, what's wrong with him? Don't do that. This is wisdom telling you not to do that. Go ahead, verse 8.
Verse 8. And horse not broken becometh headstrong.
A horse not broken becometh headstrong. Go ahead.
And a child left to himself will be willful.
And a child that's left to himself will be willful, especially if you try to just have a conversation and treat him like an adult. You left to himself, going to be willful. All right, matter of fact, we ain't got to get all this. We can drop this, right? So if you not chastising your children, what happens is Gen Z, and that's your YNs. The YNs ain't getting no whoopings like that. They parents treating them like the friend. I done seen mamas treat the Gen Y, the millennials. I've seen the women treat their son like they husband. I done seen it. I done seen the women treat their son like their husband. That's why Gen Y, when they talk about the millennial women, they want to be in charge. They treat the son like the husband and treat the husband like the son. They want to tell the husband what to do, and then they want to cater to the son. This is what's going on, right? This is what happens. I was growing up, you go to my friend's house, his mama would fire the dope up and pass it to her son. All kind of stuff, right? This is back in the world, I was in school and everything, go to my friend house, this is what was going on. Gen Y, millennials. Give me the video of the YNs. This what that produces. Son, husband. Different types of YNs came from the millennials. Just a little comedy, a little something, y'all, something to watch. Let's put that up there. As we got to do what he got to do on that. He gonna show you the different types of YN. Cause these YN crazy. They'll take their pistol and hold about a clip and take a picture like this. What this is? What the hell is this? I'm gonna hold the clip and just take a picture like, yeah. So my ops can see me holding the end of my magazine. I don't know what that is. I actually seen it the other day. I was driving, and the dude broad daylight on 3rd Street. I was coming out of Mississippi. He's standing at the gas pump, the female in the back holding the picture like this, and he got the magazine at the end like this. Like, boy, if you got ops and they trying to kill you, they might win because you holding the gun like this. You probably need to hold that a little better, player. But this is what Gen Y want. I don't know if I told y'all this before. I might have told y'all, but I say it again for the folks that didn't hear it. I had it was a guy I used to work with. He was telling me about his nephew. His nephew had a little girl that he liked or whatever. He in the Gen Z age range or whatnot. And he was showing the little girl some pictures in his phone, whether it was on his phone or some type of social media site. So as she going through it, she gonna say, you ain't got no picture with no Dracos or nothing? I'm like, what? That's Gen Z. So let's get the different types of YNs right here. This Gen Z right here. Let's let the people watch the different types of YNs. And they all around us, but guess what? Gen Y did it.
Have you ever just been going about your day, the sun is shining, you got on the cleanest fit, and your crush finally texted you back after 3 months? So this day is going great so far, but all of a sudden you look out the corner of your eye and you see some menacing individuals that just look like they want to cause some problems. 9 times out of 10, you probably ran into some YNs. And if you don't know what a YN is, they're basically the incarnation of Black Air Force energy itself. YNs, or young have no regard for humanity or themselves. And as a wise 19-year-old, I can definitely say I know a few types of YNs. So today, we're going to be discussing the type of YNs we see around Earth. So if you're new to the channel, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let's see if we can hit 5K before the new year. And thank you so much for the support recently. The channel's been going crazy. But up first, ladies and gentlemen, we got the typical YNs. Now when we talk about YNs, they come in all different shapes and sizes. With the typical YN, you would usually see some guy sagging his pants, most likely in a group of 4, and they're always having a shiesty on. They're always listening to NBA Youngboy or Lil Durk, and throwing up all types of sets like it's Naruto or something. It's like the typical YN starter pack, if you get my drift. These types of YNs be ready to crash out for any reason. Like if you step on their shoe, you're getting shot. If you raise your voice at them, you're getting shot. If you name a rapper they don't like, you're getting shot. If you beat them in 2K, you're getting shot. Like, you cannot win with these types of guys, bro. Usually they'll leave you alone. Usually, just don't wear anything expensive or make eye contact with them, and you should be good. At this point, we need to send these YNs to the military, because do you see the type of guns they carry? Out here more strapped up than a Terminator, bro. Crazy work. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, we got the fake YNs. Now I'm pretty sure we all know that one kid that thinks just because his great-grandfather's auntie's cousin was from O-Block, he's from the hood or something. These be the type of kids that live in any remote suburban area and be having on shiesties and throwing up gang signs and stuff. Whole time they're more soft than how Mike Tyson was throwing a punch at Jake Paul. I'm still not over that fight, by the way. But anyways, not too long ago, me and my guy decided to get something to eat downtown, and we ran into some YNs getting arrested while we were coming out of our parking spot. And we thought it'd be a funny idea to blast some NBA Youngboy while they were getting arrested. And I promise you, it's like the music triggered an instinct, because they were staring daggers at us, bruh. And I was just thinking in my head, well, we're never gonna see those guys again, right? Right? So fast forward to the next day, I kid you not, and me and my guy were getting ready to go, and guess who we see? Them young niggas. And as soon as we walked past them, all I heard was, "Hey, I know you." And as soon as he said that, I looked at my guy, and he looked at me, and I was like, today might be my last day, but somebody finna catch these hands. Then we turned around getting ready to fight a whole mob of YNs. But he took his shiesty off, and it was a guy I knew from back then. And he is not about that life. And I'm just looking at them like, bro, we live in a suburban area. Why are y'all trying to act tough? Like, y'all folks crazy, bro. But anyways, up next, ladies and gentlemen, we got the crash out YNs. Oh man. Now I know how I mentioned the typical YNs, but the crash out YNs are a different breed. If you don't know, the crash out YNs are basically the typical YNs, but multiplied by 100. The crash out YNs are a certified Avengers level threat. These are the type of guys that just thrive off negativity. They'll be the ones to rob your grandma and tell you to slap your mama, or else they're gonna shoot you just because you messed up their McDonald's order. I truly believe the crash out YNs have no regard for humanity itself. They just decided to cause havoc around the block. The best advice I got, if you run into these type of guys, you better pray to Jesus they're having a good day. But let's be honest, 9 times out of 10 they're not. And they've just been looking for any reason to crash out all day. And unfortunately for you, you're one of those guys. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we got the chill YNs. The chill YNs, are not gonna lie, they're some cool people. They usually stay out the way. They don't cause any problems. They'll be the type to be cool with anybody. But if you get out of line with them, they'll flip that switch on you real quick. Literally, just be respectful with them, and you could probably be good friends with them. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we got the unexpected YNs. Now, the unexpected YNs might be up there on a tier with the crash out YNs. Not because they're looking to crash out every 5 minutes, but because you don't know if they're a YN or not. If you see a typical YN in the street, you know to avoid them. But with the unexpected YNs, they could just be anywhere. They could be one of your friends. Like, these be the type of people that look like Steve Urkel, not wearing a shiesty, pants not sagging or anything. But they be in these streets. Yo, Timmy, I heard about how your girl cheated on you with your grandpa last week, dog. I'm sorry to hear about that. It's all good, bro. But hey, I'll see you tomorrow. For sure, bro. Did you just step on my new shoes? My bad, bro. I'll wipe it off with some nah. Run it. What you mean, Timmy? Who have you been hanging out with since the breakup? But coming in last, ladies and gentlemen, we got the meat riding YNs. Oh my gosh. The meat riding YNs might be some of the most stupidest people on earth. These types of guys are always the one that claim they're in their favorite rapper's gang just because he listens to their music. Like my guy, Lil Durk don't even know you. Why are you repping a fake OTF chain? You go to Harvard University. Usually these type of guys have an Instagram with a username like OTF Daquan or something like that. Whole time they have parents that are lawyers and doctors. And they'll always be trying to say something if you listen to a rapper that's a op of his favorite rapper. In my opinion, that's just so goofy. Because if you met them in real life, you'll realize quickly that you are not about that life. And lil bro, you weren't even invited to the party. So stay your home. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to
Alright, that's it.
If you stay to the end,
Alright, now why do we go through all these different types of YNs? Why? Because all of them is under Gen Z. Because you got unexpected ones, you got ones that's cool, but a lot of these folks in Gen Z, they would turn up on you, whether they shooters or fighters. Even the females. Out of nowhere, these folks turn up on you. And, for real. So when you look at these things, it is a direct effect of what the millennials was doing when they was raising them. The millennials wasn't really checking them Gen Z kids like that, and that's just a fact. They wasn't doing it. Give me Isaiah 3, and then I got one more after that, and we out of here. Isaiah 3, read verse 12. Classic precept. Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, and verse 12.
Uh-huh.
As for my people,
It said, as for my people,
children are their oppressors,
children are their oppressors, right? Go ahead.
and women rule over them.
And women rule over them, right? Don't this sound like what Gen Y had going on? The children that's oppressing the Gen Z.
Yes, sir.
The women that's ruling over them is the millennials, Gen Y. Go ahead.
O my people,
Oh, my people.
they which lead thee, call thee to err,
They which lead thee cause thee to err. Go ahead.
and destroy the way of thy path.
And they destroy the way of thy paths. Give me Deuteronomy 12. And all praise to the Most High. Y'all endured, because there's a lot to unpack today. Last precept, Deuteronomy 12, verse 28. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 12 and verse 28. Observe and hear all these words which I command thee.
So the Most High said, observe and hear all these words which I command thee. Go ahead.
That it may go well with thee.
That it may go well with thee, you and your generation. Go ahead.
And with thy children after thee forever.
And with your children after thee, the other generations that come behind you. Observe and do what I said do, and it's going to go well with you and everybody else. Go ahead.
When thou doest that which is good and right in the sight of the Lord thy God.
When you do that which is good and right in the sight of the Lord thy God. And with that, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High.
Praise to the Most High.
And I yield. All praise.
Perfect.